So you may have found yourself in a similar situation to this where maybe you found yourself, especially with social media, scrolling social media and seeing other people who are in a position in their life that you may find yourself comparing to and even getting jealous of. And I think this is something that a lot of people can relate with in some way, shape, or form. I know I definitely can. And you might be trying really hard at something in life, whether it's getting in shape, starting a business, making money, whatever it is. And you could be having a hard time doing that. And then you jump on social media, start scrolling and seeing what seems like everybody else living the perfect life and doing what it is that you want to be doing. And you see these things on there and inevitably leads you to start comparing yourself, wondering why can't this be me? Or why are they able to do it and you're not? And this can put you into a headspace of feeling jealous, doubting yourself, and even making you wonder if it's even possible for you. All right, real quick guys, before we get into the rest of the video, bear with me here. If you're new to the channel, my name's Owen Blue, and over the past few years, I've generated millions of dollars online. I've got myself in the best shape of my entire life, and every single day I'm continuously challenging myself to get better and better overall. And I challenge you guys to do the same. And with that being said, we do host a private entrepreneurial community. The link's gonna be down in the description below. This is where you can talk day to day with myself, my business partner, and all of the other members inside of our community, as we're all getting better 1% every single day. We provide resources to make more money, to change your mentality, and to get better as a person each and every day. So with that being said, that link is gonna be down in the description. You can get access for literally only $1 today in your life and making your impact today. And I wanna start talking about a principle that's based on not forcing things and how not giving a fuck can lead to radical success in whatever it is that you're trying to do. So I want you to stick with me here and start thinking about, and really thinking about, everything that you've tried to do and how hard it seems it is when you're really caring about that thing, right? Let's talk about making money for an example. A lot of times we find ourselves focusing on how to make as much money as we can and caring so much about the money. And all we can think about is making that next dollar and how to maximize that and become a millionaire. And every single time we put all of our focus, you put all your focus into this, it never seems to happen, or it tends to come a lot more difficult than really what it can be. And a lot of times this comes back to that principle and the art of just not giving a fuck. And a lot of times when we focus on these things, making money, what other people are doing, why are they successful, why am I not? This can set ourselves into the mindset and create the energy around it just really not working out, right? Because if you're focusing on it so much, focusing on what other people are doing, you're not able to put your focus and your mind into the abundance of actually creating that wealth or creating that money. And I know it sounds silly, I know it doesn't really make sense, but there's a way this world has on creating things for people who stop caring. And it doesn't mean that you have to get lazy. It doesn't mean that you have to stop trying, stop putting in your effort. What it means is that the more you focus on that desired outcome and less focus on the inputs, the harder time it is for you to actually achieve that outcome. So if you can just shift your reality and shift your frame of mind into the inputs and not caring about the outputs or what other people are doing or what Joe Schmo's got in his life. Because in the reality, that most times all of these things are greatly fabricated on the internet, right, on social media. A lot of times it's a lot of fake things. People are only posting the good side of the story and never the negatives. It creates this unrealistic picture that life's perfect for them, when in reality we're all people and it's not. So if you start to shift your mind and start focusing on the inputs and doing what it is that feels right and that gives off that energy of the things that you need to do, and stop focusing on the output and what you're hoping to achieve from those things. Most times, everything and anything that you want in life with enough consistency and time will reveal themselves to you. I'm a true believer in that being the case, and it's something that I'm personally really starting to understand and that I struggled with for a really long time, that a lot of people might also struggle with too. So as people, and the things that we do and the things that we work towards, we just really need to stop giving a fuck. And as soon as we can let go of that care of judgment, of that care of what other people are doing, of the care of that desired outcome, the faster and more surely we will start to acquire the things that we most desire in life, when we stop caring and start focusing our energy on the inputs. And as soon as we stop focusing on the external, the things that we can't control, the things in this world that we really can't change, and start focusing on the things that we can control, like our story, our life, our inputs, and the impact that we want to make in the long term, and stop focusing on and caring about the short term and what anybody or anything else is doing, is exactly when you'll find that you'll get a completely different reality shift into the abundance and things that we start to acquire in our lives. So I challenge you to start focusing on you and stop caring, stop giving a fuck what other people think, what other people are doing, what the world around you is talking about, or what you might see is happening, and just stop caring and start focusing on you and your inputs so that you can make an impact in your life and start really seeing what this world has to offer for you. So without any further ado, guys, we'll see you guys tomorrow in the next video.